Top 9 Best Pieces of Life Advice I Have Ever Received. According to a Forbes survey, the majority of respondents think that life advice can inspire them to pursue their own objectives and lead more happy lives. This emphasizes the importance of discovering and disseminating inspirational messages that connect with people. 1. Whatever you do, give it 100%. Do your absolute best wherever you are, whether at business or in your personal life. I can't, I hear you say. I get it. It's challenging to be motivated and give your all when your supervisor continues giving you uninteresting, routine tasks and you're not in the job of your dreams. I'm familiar with how it feels to work a job you detest. I have visited there. I spent the entire day taking calls, selling promotional things in a grocery store, and entering endlessly monotonous data into a computer. But I've discovered that until you act as though you love what you do, you can't do what you love. Give it your best and someone will take notice. Promotion and more difficult and fascinating work will then come. Our mind and our chances are both harmed by doing something subpar. It damages our reputation, disappoints others, and lowers our self-esteem. So, put your all into your task. Give it your best effort, improve your efficiency, increase the interest, automate it or make it better. Pay attention to even the slightest details. It will make you stand out. Nowadays, a lot of people would rather stand out than do anything. Decide to accomplish something impressive. The result will be being noticed as a result. 2. Forgive and let go. Unforgiveness is essentially equivalent to packing up a large rock and lugging it around on our backs wherever we go. It drags us down. It depletes our vigor, drive and enthusiasm in life. Due to our unforgiveness, we also view other people and the world through a bitter and angry lens, which leads us to take offense and become irritated about numerous very little things that occur to us. Our relationships with co-workers and clients suffer as well as those with friends and family. I am aware that the individual who injured you could not merit your pardon, but when you forgive, you become free. Nelson Mandela once stated, "As I walked out the door toward the gate that led to my freedom, I knew if I didn't leave my bitterness and hatred behind, I'd still be in prison." Nelson Mandela had every cause to harbor resentment toward his captors. 3. Read a lot. Why is reading frequently a good idea? Well, you learn more. We can learn from great people we would not otherwise have access to through their writings, which provide us access to some of the greatest brains and ideas in history. Jim Rohn once said, "The quality of the books you've read will make the difference between where you are now and where you will be in 5 years." 4. Never stop learning and growing as a person. Your life will get better the more you learn and develop. Increase your existing level of professional skill. You'll become an expert in your field if you keep raising your skill level in it. You may be familiar with the 10-0-0-0-hour rule, which was made popular by Malcolm Gladwell's book, Outliers. He claimed that in order to become outstanding at something, you must practice it for 10,000 hours in a purposeful, goal-oriented manner. Improve and advance personally. In addition to developing your professional skills, you can also advance personally. Your interpersonal abilities, leadership qualities, disposition and capacity for dealing with challenges, creativity and problem-solving capabilities, among others. 5. Save a portion of your earnings and avoid credit card debt. I wish I had listened to this wise financial counsel sooner in life. It's excellent. Whatever you save with interest accrues more quickly the sooner you start, primarily due to the remarkable power of compound interest. Simply put, having credit card debt is the cumulative effect working against you. After we acquire something we really want and can't wait to get, we typically end up paying much more than the original purchase price a few months later, after the novelty and excitement of having has worn off. Why do we do that now? 6. Change your thinking, change your life. I used to believe that everything would be wonderful if only my circumstances could suddenly alter. However, I later realized that the situation itself was not the issue. The snapback effect is a phenomena. Because of this, we will always return to what our self-image tells us we deserve and what we expect from life, regardless of what changes in our life, a change in money, a change in relationship, or a change in environment. Our circumstances will soon change back to how we subconsciously perceive ourselves. What occurs to us in life is determined by our thinking, not by our surroundings. Therefore, in order to transform our lives, we must first alter our self-perception and mentality. 7. Find a mentor and do what they're doing. Who are you emulating and picking up tips from? Achievement leaves traces. We can get knowledge from those who came before us. You should follow their lead if you see someone getting the desired results. Ask them how they achieved it and invite them out for coffee. Hire someone, a coach, a mentor, or gain access to a program or book if you don't already have someone you can learn from in person. 8. Be kind to people. Treat people as you would like to be treated. In his classic book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, Dale Carnegie lists this as one of his first principles. The desire to be special is universal. Everyone wants to stand apart. People will adore you if you show them that you care for them and treat them like the unique individuals that they are. Zig Ziglar famously said, "If you help enough people get what they want, then you will get what you want." This wisdom is best summed up by those words. 9. Never, never, never give in. Winston Churchill exhorts us to never give in, never give in, never, 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 never in a speech on Britain's victory in World War II. It is simple to begin. Anything can be started by anyone. Great ideas can come to anyone, but it requires persistence to see anything significant through to completion. Will you still persevere if everyone around you is against your efforts and you have no support? Will you keep battling if you've faced defeats and challenges and just lack the motivation to do so? You should, since what I just mentioned will occur. It is a step in the procedure. On the way to your dream, you will encounter disappointments, pain, failure, opposition, setbacks, and criticism from others. And in those circumstances, resist temptation at all costs.